So guys, welcome back again to my life. As promised, I said I will bring to you guys the results and what happened in Edo State today during the election. Because some persons, as we all know, the party wanted to do the election, but people were so awake that they didn't allow that from happening. So I'll bring to you guys the highlights now. But before that, let's look at this one because I told that some people don't have sense in this Nigeria, and someone have actually given me a word to use and classify them. So this person gave me a perfect word to use and classify them. So it reads: You left your home with your voter's card to the polling center to vote for APC in Edo State election, despite all the damages APC had inflicted on Nigeria. You are a non-living thing, lying. So I've been looking for a word to classify those persons that still support APC, and I think I've got that word. Like I said, this life is actually to show you guys the results of how the election went. But first of all, let's look at some people tweets on this same election. So this person was saying that anybody that left their home with a voter's card to go and vote APC, that person is a non-living thing. And I'll be looking for a word to use and classify them. They are non-living things because no way you tell me that you are in your right sense, and then you went to vote for APC, which all of us are fighting against. You had the mind to go and vote for APC, which all of us have seen shake it from their hand. So I think this is the word I'm looking for since. They are called non-living things because non-living things don't make use of their brain. And I think that's who these people are. Because you cannot leave your home to voter's card and you went to vote for APC in Edo State despite all damages that have been given to us as Nigeria, despite all the shaking that we have seen in the hands of APC. Some persons in their right senses went ahead to support the APC. So another person tweeted, PDP talks invaded Oredo Ward 3 in Benin, Edo State, to steal ballot box with weapons, but they collected utoporously. Now let me explain that word utoporously. It means they collected enough beating that their faces was no longer recognized. I had the video, but I could not play it here. They beat them so well that their face was damaged, and that's what I wish for them because that's what they deserve. You can't tell me that in a country where you are suffering from APC, some persons have the mind to go and be stealing ballot box because you are paid how much? How much are you paid to go and steal ballot box? You are being paid 2,000 naira, 5k highest to go and steal ballot box, which at the end, if APC wins, all of us should go back to square zero, begging food and begging for good governance, begging for lights, begging for good roads, because we are so foolish that we don't know the good from the bad. That we will allow bribe corruption to take over our life, to take over our thinking. I don't know. I love this word that this person described, but I'm looking for a word to describe anybody that will work for the APC government, anybody that's for the APC government. They are non-living things. Like they don't have, living things don't use reason. Living things don't think. They don't act. So this is APC in action as we all know APC. Like dollar is 1,000, almost 1,700. Petrol is 1,100. In some states 1,200. And yet some youths in Edo State still went out to vote for APC. This country cannot progress. Wallahi. I keep on saying it, that this country cannot go further because we ourselves are our own problem. Like we are the one doing ourselves. Because you can't tell me that in a country where we are suffering hunger and hardship from a party, some persons in Nigeria are still supporting them. You went ahead to cast your vote to vote in a party which you all know that will not deliver, which you all know will give us bad governance at the end. But some persons, some human beings still went ahead to vote for them. And yet, we are looking for a good Nigerians. We can never get a good Nigeria if we ourselves don't make use of our brains. Because right now, we are all thinking like as if we are real to, like we're not living things. You left your house, picked your voter's card, went to the polling unit, and then you voted for APC. You voted for APC, like in two stroke. There are a lot of things, but before we go into the election results, Let us go to those tweets. There are many of them. People are angry. People voted out their anger. So PDP and APC talks caught with several ammunitions when they were trying to steal ballot boxes from Oredo Ward, Benin, Edo State. So this is not surprising because PDP and APC knows deep down they can't win an election that is free and fair. That's why their last resort is to unleash a full-blown electoral violence and rigging before they will win any election. Simple as that. We all know them that they cannot win election free and fair. Let's start with what happened during the last year election where Tinubu and the APC governments, how they went ahead hiring talks. And those talks were paid. My most anger is that those talks were paid 1,500 naira. Some was paid 5,000 naira. Highest that was paid was 5,000 naira. And then you left your house to go and destroy an election where we all are fighting for a good government. We all are fighting for a better government. But some non-living things have chosen not to make use of their brain. They went ahead to be supporting a party that we all know cannot give us a better Nigeria. And that's the case where we are. Okay, someone was asking, please go to PDP governor in Edo State. Will you reduce the price of fuel? No, it too severe of fuel, but at least it can give Edo people a good governance. Because to get Nigeria better, it must start from states. A state must first of all work very well before you can enter Nigeria as a federal. Because first of all, the state government are failing. Talk more of the federal government. If state governments can work on their states, each of them wakes up and work on their states, you will see that we will rely less on federal governments. We will need them less because the state government have made our life easier, but the state government are not even helping issues. So yes, voting the right person to be a governor will help at least in those states. Let's start from there. It will help us in those states to make sure that our life is better. First of all, before we now enter into federal, I think I've answered the person that asked me this question. So let me read it out. He said, or she said, please go to PDP governor in those states. Will you reduce the price of fuel? My answer is no. It's too, but at least it will give the people a good governance. If the right person enters seats, take a look at Abia State now. We all know how Alex Otti have blessed their life. We all know how Alex Otti have turned Abia State. So now Abia State are complaining less because the government have made their life easier. Abia State did not complain of fuel price because they should have steady lights. That is the importance of having a good governor. And that's why Edo States are fighting so hard that they elect or they have a good governor in their state. That's why their eye is so open that they don't even accept bribe again. If you try anything, you collect with the product, they will beat you, that your face will configure. So in other states, they don't need fuel like that. So fuel price going higher does not affect Abians because of, I'm not talking inside of businesses, like those that have businesses in other states, they will complain less of the fuel price because they have light to work and their business will flourish. But in a state where there's no light, that means they have to buy fuel. At the end of the day, there's no profit made. In a video of my life I went yesterday, where a man was crying, a taxi driver was crying that he has spent a lot of money in fuel and that he makes 20k a day. That is 20,000 naira a day. And then he spends 70,000 naira on fuel. That means he's making a gain of 3k. That's the level of the hike of fuel price that cost in our country. So another person tweeted, what the person tweet again? It's time to end the 16 years failed years of APC and PDP. 60 good years. APC and PDP could not deliver anything. Just like Wike in 8 years could not do anything in the River State. But yet Wike is disturbing Fubara, that is the current governor of River State. And also, go and check out River State now. The person that commented, you can check the life of River State people now. You said the government are working so tirelessly to make their life so easy. Giving loans, giving business ideas, giving good rules for business network. That's the importance of having a good government, a good governance, a good state governor. At least from there, we can have a good state and a good, like, let's say now, let's say that the whole southeastern governors now are doing well. You will see that the eastern will complain less, but they are not doing well because insecurity is at its peak. And like I told you guys in the morning in my life, that there are some leaders of our government, like government politicians, have been exposed that they are connected to this, they are linked to this banditry. You can imagine in a state, in a country where we are suffering insecurities, like we need securities, and yet our leaders that are meant to give us securities are the ones that are causing the insecurities because they are linked to banditries. They give them vehicles, they give them arms, they give them weapons. That's the level where we are in Nigeria, and that's why state government, first of all, need to do well. And that's why this election, people have opened their eyes. They say that we cannot suffer twice. That is their own. We cannot suffer for, they have suffered for 16 years where the government gave them nothing. And then you expect them to go back again and see that no, they all came out. You need to see the turnout from this election. So people came out, activity, it was Nigeria election are doing. So other person tweeted, our connected voters was 213. That is 213. But APC votes was around 352. INEC is the most dangerous institution in Nigeria. Edo people do not allow them. Seriously, Edo came out prepared though. You see in Edo states, everybody eye was open. Once they see that this person is trying to snatch the ballot box, they go for you. They will so beat you. They will so mess your life up, that nobody can recognize your face again. That's how they took it up today. Because depending on our police and securities, they will really help to win the election because they are all working for the government. And I don't know how again that this police eye will clear that this government doesn't care about themselves. That they all need to wake up and join the masses to fight this bad government in Nigeria. But no, they don't want this. They want to be doing a good citizen, and yet they're not being treated well. Then tell me why a whole army will be leaving Nigerian army to go and join a foreign army because our government are not doing their work. That's the main reasons why they are leaving Nigerian army to go and join another army. So somebody saying APC for governor. That is what I'm saying. Because the person, I don't know how again we expecting APC to win the election when we have seen some things that the APC have done in our country. There's no improvement by the APC government, not even one. So I've seen the APC candidates for Edo State have heard the man speak a couple of times. If I ran a company, I wouldn't let that man near my institution in service. Not even as a bricklayer, but as a gate man. How did he get to the ballot? How is he getting votes in big 2024? That level we are in Nigeria. As you can see, people are still voting APC in. And then in the comment section, somebody is saying APC for governor, APC for governor, APC for governor. I don't know who the person is, but at least okay. Let's say if your vote win, you win. But this politics, the best wins, whether by corruption or whether by corruption or by they don't care. I don't know why the person is distracting me. This person, this DP do. I don't know him. Is he distracting me from my life? I don't know. He's saying that I'm not from Indo. I should keep quiet and saying that APC for government. By the way, let's continue our life. So someone asked, when is the result starting announcement? So I've had some results. I'll be sharing to you guys now. Let's just start with that result. I mean, this is the one I could gather. I said results from polling units in Edo State governorship election show tight race between APC PDP. So I'm showing that some of the results. So this is from Sahara Reporters. Results have started coming in from the polling units of results have started coming in from the polling units in Edo State governorship election as the APC and the ruling People Democratic are blocked in a tight contest. So Sahara Reporters at the polling unit in Oredo Ward saw that APC and PDP are closely following each other. while the Labour Party appears to be taking a distant third. So here are polling unit results so far. Results in Oredo Ward 11. Opaleka, Depenepe, that is this local. I think this is the word. Results for Unit 5. Total registered voters were 697. 697, and then APC had 26 votes, PDP had 58 votes, and then our party had 7 votes. So results for polling unit 6, total registered voters were 560. Scores according to parties: APC got 46 votes, PDP got 50 votes, our party got 40 votes, and then results for polling unit 7, total registered voters were 821 voters. And then the score according to parties: APC had 38, PDP had 44, and the Labour Party had 9. Then polling unit 8, total registered voters were around 643 voters. So this one is for people that are in Ward polling unit 8. So the total registered voters were around 643. The APC got 56 votes, PDP got 35 votes, and the Labour Party got 4. That means the Labour Party are far behind APC and PDP in this ward. So some reporters earlier reported that a socio-political organization, IGA. So someone said the problem we have, this is from the comments, the problem we have is INEC because they are game changers and manipulators, but God Almighty will disappoint them all. I believe so because we all need to start having a good governance and a good government on seat. So I keep on reading for some reporters. Some reporters earlier reported that a socio-political organization, that is the YAGA, condemns vote buying in part of Edo State in the ongoing government election. Like I said earlier in the morning, there were some people that came to buy votes, which were actually arrested by the police. They were called by the EFCC and then they were arrested and sent back. And I don't think if they are still detention, but I know that they were arrested. So they were so awake that they didn't allow anything like vote buying, rigging, or ballot box snatching, because those that did the snatching was captured and then they were beat to stupor. So Monday is the next governor in Edo State. Okay, I don't have anything to say. Let's keep on our life. I don't know if you're trying to distract me from this life, but let's continue. Okay, so according to the regulation, party agents were seen bribing voters with 10,000 naira each. At least they increased the amount from 5k to 10k each in some areas in the election monitors covered. So some persons were caught giving 10,000 naira to buy the vote of some persons, but I don't know if they succeeded because as I see, they say that they were arrested. So that means they didn't succeed. In those states, their eyes were so open that you cannot even rob them. They were so agile that nothing can happen, nothing can go south. So the party against for APC and PDP were also seen handling cash gifts like 10,000 naira in any kind of primary school, IX polling unit in Okpekun Ward, Oba, Oka, local government area. So the person were caught bribing people, and they were actually beat, like they beat them to stupor. Those that were caught were arrested. Then some talks that were sent by the APC and PDP to stop the election were okay. Someone said in the comment section, I read from the comment section, people is a disgrace. You don't have road, no electricity, your school building very bad, and you are still voting APC and PDP. I don't know how else people think in this country, and I don't know what kind of level of shady you have to see before we can start taking it our brains. Because I know they tell me that your state, you don't have good roads, you don't have good electricity, you don't have good schools, but yet you are coming out to vote for APC because he's from a region or he's from a religion. I don't even know. I don't know how else we will see shady to the extent that we will start using our brain to know that this is wrong and this is right. So I continued from the article from Sarah Reporter. At Egua Market Square in Uhawode, if I don't get it wrong, I'm sorry, an altercation between APC and PDP supporters over alleged bribery led to the suspension of voting and the destruction of voting cubicle. So this is the only thing that the APC government are known for. They are known for bribery and trying to cause commotion in an election. trying to cause harm in the election, because that was exactly what happened in the election we had last year. To be Tinubu and Atiku, their candidates, and we all what happened. How APC hired talks to come and steal ballot box, and they stole a lot of ballot box. And we also a video that leaked where some persons were busy comparing by themselves. They are comparing to the APC. That's illegal voting now. So that and we saw how in the north where children are not up to 18 years had voters card. Then tell me how those children got voters card if not because they were given by the government, by the APC government. So we saw some children that had voters card. Then, okay, let's see. Somebody is also said PDP is the worst option for Edo because they will still blame the government at the top for non-performance. I think let the best candidate to win because Edo knows the best candidates. If it's PDP, APC, Labour Party, they know the best, and they know that APC. I don't know. I'm not from Edo State. Like, let me answer for that. I'm asking. I'm not from Edo State, but at least I'm following up the election, and I know what is happening. That's why I'm bringing to you guys the results because these are the results where I could pick up, and these are the results so far that entered. More are still entering, and I will give you guys more of the results as they keep on entering. But I think that we have seen, let's say that APC, PDP, and Labour Party now, we have seen that APC have failed us in the presidential race. We have seen starting from Buhari regime, they've done nothing, down to Tinubu regime, they've done nothing also. So we have seen that they have failed us. So using that to judge, you see that APC is not a party that we can rely on. We need a party that will give us what we need, that will give us good governance. We need a party that will change our state. We need a party that will give us good roads, electricity, that will give us employment. That no state government that have given employment in Nigeria. They are all building roads, which is good, but we need a government that will help us and fight this hunger in this nation, because the hunger is too much. The hunger is too much in Nigeria, and the hunger is eating us up. We need a good government. We need a good party that will come and give us a good governance. And we are the party that will give us that, but we chose to be ignorant. We chose to deceive ourselves. We chose to lie ourselves because some persons, even the comment section, are supporting APC, that APC will win, APC must win. And we have seen that APC have not delivered in any state, in any position in our country. They are all busy looting. Okay, so someone also tweeted, someone also commented, every society deserves the leaders they get. This election goes to tell us that the average Nigerian citizen is corrupt and can easily be bought with few cash. Yes, Nigerians can be bought with few cash because of what the government have kept us in hunger. So people collect anything to survive. But still, I keep on saying this, that the major issue we have in Nigeria is bribe and corruption. Bribery and corruption is the major issue we have in Nigeria. You can imagine in an election where we want to vote in the best person that will help us and eliminate poverty and hunger in the country. Yes, some persons were allowed to be bribed. They bribed you, and then you are going against us that want a good governance. And like he said, this person said that every society deserves the leader they get. So in those people, if you think you want APC to win, fine, let him win and then face the consequences. Simple as that. All from other states cannot come and vote in the best person for you guys. You guys, anything you guys vote that wins the election, whether by bribery and corruption, whether by rigging, people will face the consequences. Because we are facing, in fact, the Northerners are facing what they did last year election. Because they helped so well in the rigging of election that happened last year, and now they are the one suffering the most. That's why they are calling Tinubu that Tinubu government is this, is that, is this, forgetting that they are the ones, the reasons why Tinubu won the election. Because they were giving for that card to children. They were competing by themselves. They were rigging the election by all means to make sure Tinubu wins, and now Tinubu have won. Let everybody face the consequences and what they voted in. So, everybody said in comment section, Nigerians are not serious yet. We want to governance, but still allow ourselves to be sold for peanuts. Yeah, I keep on saying this thing. Till we ourselves have agreed to have a good Nigeria, that's going to happen. But for now, good Nigeria is not coming anytime soon because the rate at which we allow peanuts to deceive us is high. You see somebody that is suffering, that doesn't have food to eat, you use that the graduate, no job, but you collected 10,000 naira to bribe, to go and steal ballot box. You collected 10,000 naira to sell your 4 years. That means you sold your 4 years for 10,000 naira. Let me tell people that money now. It means that you sold your 4 years for 10,000 naira. And yet we are looking for a good Nigeria, we are looking for a good government. We are deceiving ourselves until we stand up against bribery and corruption. We will never go far. Like I said in the morning in my life, I said that the Nigerian government will never give you a life-changing bribe. They always give you peanuts. That's to tell you that they know what they're doing. They made us to be so hungry that we can go for peanuts as bribe. So they give you peanuts as bribe, and then we boldly collect it. How shameful can that be? And how, oh God, we are so no, we are so far that we are not getting any good Nigerian now. Because we ourselves, we are not serious one bit. We can't be hungry and we are collecting peanuts as bribe. How do we get here if not because the government intentionally, purposely made us to be hungry so that they can buy us? You can imagine my anger now is these policemen. Policemen doing the protest, they were the ones. Okay, someone said that poverty should not be the reasons why you should go into slavery. I'm not justifying any issue of bribery and corruption. I've said that the main issue we have in Nigeria is bribe and corruption. Don't get me wrong. But the government, let me explain what I meant. Maybe you did not get it. The person that tweeted that I commented. I said that the government purposely is making Nigeria suffer so hard that that many can collect peanuts as bribe. That's what I was saying. I'm not justifying any reason to collect bribe because I believe that if you have seen Shege enough, you should be bold enough to say no to bribe and corruption. We should say no to that. We need a good government. We should say no to peanut bribe because they can never give you a life changing bribe. They will give you 10,000 naira, 5k, bag of rice. That is the only. Okay, someone said that point of correction, we did not vote President Tinubu, but he bought his way to the that is true. And that means that Tinubu bought his way in. Like I said, the person that commented that in some persons voted Tinubu. Let me also correct you. Someone came out in the live TV, internet TV, and was like, I voted for Tinubu, but I did not expect this hardship. That was what someone said in live. And I stand corrected. Some persons voted Tinubu. Tinubu did not just buy votes. Tinubu was voted for by some persons in Nigeria. And it's mostly from the north. First, some north voted Tinubu, and some were bribed to also vote Tinubu. So people voted him. Though many did not vote for him, and we all know that he bought his way in. But most people voted him. I think I'll make that correction. People voted Tinubu also into seats. Like I said, this live was actually to show you guys the results so far, and I've read some results. So more are still coming in. I will keep you guys updated on the results so far from Edo State because Edo State happens to be the best election because nobody is taking nonsense. If you do anyhow, you will see anyhow. Because people are no longer waiting for police to do this and do that. They are taking law into their hands because that's what this government, this country needs. If you keep waiting for the government, they will so deal with you that you cannot recognize yourself again. Now again, a talk try to steal a ballot box and they catch you, they will bring you to stupor. Those that want to bribe people where they are caught, we are arrested. So at least let's see the end result of this election. But I will keep you guys updated on this issue of this final result of Edo election. Just stay tuned to my channel. I'll be giving you guys the more results as well as I'll give you guys the results so far. But this was what I could gather that have come out. Though more are still coming in. So stay tuned, guys. If you're new here to my channel, you can subscribe, like, and share because I will see you guys in my next live tomorrow morning or later in the night. Just stay tuned. I'll keep once I get the results, I'll tell you guys the results so far. And once the winner is declared, I will also let you guys know that this is the winner of Edo State. And we all know the winner from tomorrow or this night. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in my next live.